Hey everyone, this is What is Your Ex Thinking About You? Pick a power reading. Check the description box below and we can get started. Pile number one, I'm seeing here that your ex is a bit defensive about the relationship for sure. Someone could have broken up with someone. I feel like it wasn't entirely mutual with this Five of Pentacles, because this card has a lot to do with loss and feeling abandoned. And so I think this person is defensive about, you. And it's possible that they were not providing enough for you, or you wanted more stability and of a home life. It's something here I'm getting about reassurance within the relationship. Are we getting married eventually? Would you like to have children and move in together? Things like that. And I see that this person, either there is a transformation happening with them, but I'm getting more that you have transformed in a way where you are now getting what you want more, where you are at a level to receive the things that you wanted, because this person just wasn't at that level, right?
You really had me out here thinking I was mid. Like I wasn't that gas, like I wasn't that fire, like I wasn't that za. Are you crazy?
So let's just see their feelings for you. Pile number one. Okay. I love this. So your ex is definitely somewhat caught up on you. I think at nighttime, they definitely do think about the past, or either reminisce about you and events that have happened, just more positive times than anything else. There's something about this relationship that has made them very introspective. So they do reflect about it, in those kind of solitude moments, right? With this Hermit card, which is represented by Virgo. So this person can have strong Virgo placements, or obviously be a Virgo. But there's something here with this Hermit and the Sun being paired, right? So I'm seeing this person holding the star. The Sun is a star. And I think that this person really feels like you were someone who brought in a lot of positivity and was a star in their world. So this relationship could have really helped this person with their anxiety, and or if they suffered from mental health issues, because I'm seeing that that's something that they can obviously be suffering through with this Nine of Swords here, and paired with the Nine of Wands. I'm seeing again this person is someone who's just really defensive, and their own personal issues could have really gotten in the way of this relationship progressing, because I don't feel like they probably believed they were ready for the things that you wanted, or good enough to give you what you wanted. Because the Lover's card is popping up over the Five of Pentacles, kind of being paired with this Moon, I'm getting that the decision to it's like confirmation for me that there was a decision to walk away, but more like this was still a very strong connection. This was something that really, I don't want to say karmic, but there was definitely a strong soul tie, and you or this person, you could have been really drawn to each other for what it was worth, and it kind of just ended because of this lack. For sure here. There was definitely a bit of lack on someone's side. There is an imbalance. So how does this person view you? Pile number one is as someone who's very stable. So again, I like how it's kind of mirroring for me the Ten of Pentacles with this Four of Wands, because yeah, this is what you really wanted, right? Like a more deeper committed relationship, and it's possible that you're experiencing that now. This is a lot of celebration energy with this Four of Wands, and I'm getting that there's a lot of transformation. I say that because of the Death. Oh my god, the Death card did come out. So that's double confirmation, but also because Wands is such an active suit. So it's like going for it and like alchemizing actively. And it's like, yeah, you got what you wanted and it wasn't with this person. It's really giving. If you can't give it to me, somebody else will. All right, pile number 1. Now let's just see their final thoughts about you. So your ex definitely understands that there is a close cycle, even though they do have positive feelings and memories for you. It seems just like, you know, you've moved on or they've moved on. There is someone here who's just in a better space, and it's not something worth revisiting. There seems to be like a very much a karmic balance. So whoever felt like they weren't getting what they wanted in the relationship, they have received that. Like I said, elsewhere in maybe another relationship. So someone could have moved on, right? You're just curious, you know? You know, it's nothing wrong about it. And yeah, I think this person would kind of always remain someone who does observe you, or who has an eye out, not to mess anything up or in a negative space. It's just curiosity and to check up on you, because it's like, damn, it's giving, if I had my ish together, we could have been together. Or if I really saw what I had when I had it, I would have probably nurtured it a bit more. Like, again, it's whatever lack that you faced within this relationship or your partner, they received it from someone else and they're happier. I'm definitely seeing someone who has moved on and is happy. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this person is aware of like this karmic balance. And they've gotten a lot of clarity with this King of Swords. This person can also be an air sign: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Strong Libra with the Justice card here as well. But again, it's just bringing balance. And I mean, okay, look, you see how they have that little cross necklace? This person owns it. They own the past, and I think this relationship has made them change as well and kind of try to rectify where they have been wrong. And so I do think that they have grown from this relationship as well. They're not as immature if they were. All right, pile number 1. I hope that answered your question on what is your ex thinking about you. If you like this reading, do not forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Pile number 2, your ex has feelings for you still. They've really felt like this connection was really strong, you know, very soulmate vibes. There is something here that's really strong about communication, the connection, the banter, the wittiness. They love that. They are very intrigued by your mind as well, is what I'm getting. But also, I just really feel like this person is just, they feel really connected to you. So connected to you, actually, that they feel like they have had divine clarity on what you have meant to them or mean to them with this breakthrough of this Ace of Swords card. It's kind of like, sorry, I have to pair it with the victory. So okay, I'm getting like, if you're someone who is like talking to your ex, or you want to talk to your ex, or you're like kind of on and off, they definitely want to be in a better space with you. I can confirm that. I don't want to say more because there's a lot happening, and I'll keep reading. Don't worry, I got you, girl or boy. But with the Page of Swords coming out, it gives me really strong lurking vibes, right? This is like a social media card. This is kind of glimpsing, maybe like reading a little too into someone's tweets or captions because it's maybe about them. Or if someone posts a song, like maybe this song is about me, or it'll show some cryptic meaning of how they really feel, right? That's the kind of thinking that I'm getting with this Page of Swords card. So they can be living a little bit in the Lulu land when it comes to their feelings or what is actually going on. There is this kind of energy within this pile that like the synchronicity is there, right? You're like, oh, the angel numbers and it's 777, so whatever. Like somebody is just like reading a little too much into that because they're like kind of obsessed. I'm getting a strong feeling of limerence. So that can either be you or your ex, right? Who is just, you're looking for it, so that's why you're receiving it. It's not exactly a sign. And that's kind of why I like that those Three of Pentacles was kind of paired. Sorry, I think my camera's like angled in a different way today. And so I keep putting the cards over here thinking that the camera's gonna catch it anyway. So with this Three of Pentacles here, see how this person's like in the dark? They're like walking successfully in the dark. It's kind of crazy because I normally would read another way, which is clarity on the path to success and just finding like blind trust. But here what I'm getting is like, because of these synchronicities, right? It's like, oh my God, this is the clarity. Victory, this person cares about me. And so they're like gaslighting themselves into, and they're walking into the dark and the unknown because this person doesn't actually know. There is this like feeling of no one actually making a move. Like, I don't feel like anyone's really talking here or anything like that. It's just all vibes, but like vibes that you guys aren't talking. So it's like, oh, this person's just really, it's like a twin flame kind of thing where getting trapped into like a very like toxic, I'm sorry if this is something that you believe in, but I think it's just is an excuse, or it's abusive. It's like, no, this person's hot and cold and they'll come back to you once they work on themselves, and you have to work on yourself because somehow the responsibility that you have for your own life affects the growth of somebody else. Does that even make sense to you? Does that make sense to you?
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
I gotta keep myself in check while somebody else is running out and being crazy because I need to hold space for someone who isn't giving you the time of day. It's giving this, yes, with this Seven of Swords card, it's like delusional. It's giving the Lulu. And this person or you need to make a decision here about what you're gonna do, because there is a lot of blindness. There is a lot of things in the dark, right? This person cannot see. I'm trying to find the clarity, but so yes, somebody here has very strong feelings, but I do see things are changing. There is a strong wanting of making a move because, again, these desires are real. I'm getting like an on and off again situation, and something about sex here, or segs. YouTube, I said segs. Where I think this connection was based more on fantasy and not reality. Like, oh, like this is giving 6 months. This isn't giving like a long-term relationship. Okay. Or like a fling. Okay, so how does this person view pile number 2, and how do they feel about pile number 2? Okay, pile number 2. This person, again, take what resonates because the roles can switch, but I don't really feel like they see you. There's a block there. Not that they don't see you, but it's like either you block this person or they just aren't. I don't feel like this person's really checking for you, or you're checking for them the way one would want to be checked on.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Because there is a block here. And I just want to point to the shrooms on the bottom. These specific shrooms, that type that everyone thinks is Super Mario shrooms, is a very extremely strong hallucinogen. I forgot where they are originally from. And there are people who do this and they feel like they're being spiritually enlightened. And what it's doing, it is eating their brain. So what they view as like divinity is actually like brain loss. I saw something about it on Vice years ago, so I'm a pro in it. And with the Wheel of Fortune and this change, so as I mentioned, right, there is this element of, I think I'm receiving signs from the universe, but it's not really a sign. It's kind of like this, where I feel like maybe this person is wanting to kind of like, there is just something like, there's just something delusional about it, and it's almost like waiting for the reality to catch up to this like fantasy where like, okay, they're gonna reach out next week or next month, but there's no actual conversation here, right? This person could be hoping that you reach out or something, but there's like, they're not seeing you clearly. They're not seeing the situation for what it is. And yet there is, so the decision to either move on or stay or reach out hasn't been made because this person's stuck in limerence. And that is very, I think it's indicative of like childhood PTSD. I'm not an expert, but I researched a lot of those things. I think psychology is fascinating. So if that's something that you feel you are relating to, or this could be this other person, feel free to look into that and educate yourself, because I think it could help a lot within this relationship, because things like this tend to be very toxic. It's kind of hot and cold. Someone who's kind of a narcissist abuse suffering, where you're getting breadcrumbs by someone who's kind of leading you on and making you think things that aren't really true, because the feelings are chaotic, right? This person, how they feel about you is the star, the devil, and conflict. So there is, again, like I said, that sex. So it can be either they really are as physically attracted to you and they want to hook up, and they're just like, oh my God, this person's like bomb pussy or bomb dick, like I need it in my life. But with this Five of Wands, they're feeling conflicted feelings about you. So it's like they're not really sure how they really feel. But I'm getting someone who's just like really obsessed. There's an intensity that's not healthy, and I don't even think that this can be a relationship, because it's rooted in falseness, and so it will just be built on a house of cards, right? It's kind of, it's just giving like the intensity and the channeling that I'm getting is like not someone who is completely stable here. There's something really obsessive that your ex can have or is when it comes to thoughts about you, because yeah, so especially if you know that this person isn't over you, or like yeah, so right, it's good to know that your ex loves you and is falling in love with you and pretends, you know, that you're around and is receiving divine insight and all this stuff, when I'm not really getting that you're feeling like that back. These cards aren't indicative of a mutual relationship. This is like just a one-sided unrequited love, or to Frank Ocean. Pile number 2, that has been your reading. If you like this reading, do not forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. I'm sorry that I had to just like cut it off because this energy is just too intense. It's not worth it. All right, bye. Pile number 3. This is a classic tale of the heartbreak. This person is very heartbroken over you. This relationship was very important to this person. I'm talking like, I feel like y'all dated for at least a year. You know what I mean? There was a lot of time spent in this relationship, a lot of foundations, a lot of growth here together. And I think that the relationship was, I'm seeing 2 people that are really driven and have a lot of passion and goals, and was really creative. So there is something where you help this person help person. And this person helps you. With this Page of Wands and the Magician, it's about being go-getters. So it's giving power couple. It's giving, I want it, I got it, right? And I think that that's a really great when the relationship is good. Now, when the relationship was bad, there was a lot of not seeing things clearly, caught up in false limiting beliefs, feeling stressed out, and currently healing from heartbreak. So this could have really hurt this person or you when it came to the ending, because it wasn't something that was sustainable. Now, what wasn't sustainable about it? Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. What wasn't sustainable, Spirit? Okay, what I heard is that there's something about this person just wasn't the one for you, or vice versa. This was a relationship that wasn't going to, it served its purpose to teach you a lesson. There was something about inner strength here. And this person does view you as someone who is strong, but this wasn't the one for you. And so the relationship had to end, with judgment being final, for the other fish to come out in the sea. Now, okay. Now this relationship could have been somewhat emotionally and mentally taxing on you, and there could have been a wandering eye. Either this person cheated on you or you cheated on them. But there is kind of like, or someone here could have suffered with addiction. Okay, all right. It's really intense. So yeah, I'm hearing these issues were more like personal demons, not issues within the relationship, but I am seeing people who like kind of triggered each other into growth, because there was a huge amount of balance in this relationship, right? This was positive. Like, not every relationship has to be bad. And I'm getting that here. It was one, again, that it was motivating, it was creating. You guys moved each other. You guys helped each other grow and balance out. And when the time was done, the time was done. And that's just what it is. And this person is aware of that as well. There is this energy of like the Fool card. So I think you have moved on and this person has moved on as well. But these feelings are positive. I think this person honestly really thinks that you're someone who is a star. And it kind of hurts them, because you were always going to be meant for so much more. And I'm just seeing it as someone, I feel like I'm getting your energy that you're someone who is very compassionate and very on fire about life, and you just have a specific magnetic energy towards you and of success, right? And that this person always kind of knew that about you, and it's kind of losing that. It's like, damn, you know, like that person was kind of really cool. Or there's something like about being popular and like accepted as well, where like, look, being with you helped boost their image and help boost their career because of just like either the networking and the connections, just like being in the right space and in the right time kind of situation, like kind of riding each other's waves almost. Okay. Let's see any closing messages that Spirit has to say. Like, what else is this person thinking about when it comes to my pile number 3? This person is definitely checking out your Instagram, your social media, your TikTok. Something that I'm seeing a lot of pictures, so maybe you model or something. Maybe they have something saved on their phone that they look at of you. I'm getting Empress here, so this person does feel like you are and views you as the Empress. So someone who is very nurturing, soft, sensual, extremely obviously feminine. But most importantly with this card is that it's a receiver. So maybe you're someone who has practiced law of attraction, or they know that you're into that, or while you were dating, and they kind of saw you grow in your power. There is sharpening of the blade, as you will, because there are a lot of swords coming out. So I'm getting that you actually might be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. and someone who's very sharp and quick-witted. I don't know why. You're really good with your words and conversations, and there is something almost, you have a way with words. And a clarity of direction here with this. I really like, oh, I love this. I love this. Stop playing. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. This Queen of Pentacles is boss babe. She's that girl. What's that song? TGIRL. You know I am that girl. Shh. Okay. That's you. Or boy, whatever. But like, you are just on top. You're beautiful, you're successful, you're stable, you're healthy, you're confident, you're good, you're happy, you're all of these positive things. And this person really does view you as someone who's like that. You're someone who is very beautiful, and they find you very radiant. And also there is a very strong energy of like magic, again working with like the divine and the mysteries and attracting things. They like feel like you're someone who's really lucky. Like, it's almost like, oh, I don't understand how this person just like attracts things. Like, it's giving very easy, like, oh, things just come to me so easily. And I think that I'm hearing that a lot of people might be even jealous of you, and possibly this partner as well, as much as they admire that, because of how effortless you make things look. So people are like, oh, this person doesn't go through any problems, this person like is perfect, you know what I mean? Mind you, you just handle yourself a little better. Like, you know, you can go through things, but maybe you don't show it the same way that other people have. And it's really what I'm getting with these cards. And I'm seeing with this Five of Pentacles popping out, like, you're, ooh, and the Emperor card. What is going on here? This is amazing, because I love when we have pairs, right? So I feel like this person feels like they were someone who also matches your vibe. Like, there is something that this person feels like you are the one who got away as well. You know, like, it's a mixed connection. Like, you and them are the same in a lot of ways, and share a very strong soul tie. And either it's a very strong connection, one that they could never forget, and that changed their life, right? Like I said, it served a purpose. It was beautiful for what it was. And this person does view you as an equal. And I'm really getting that this is someone who is very powerful in their own right. Like, they're not, I'm not seeing someone who's like, they could be going through finances or financial problems, but for the most part, they are someone who's very creative and has built stability and almost like a business empire under them. And they keep it pushing too, you know, they carry that same energy that you have. And I feel like this person as well, I'm hearing, didn't really want to drop a mask down for you. As much as there's something like, they wanted to appear better than what they, same thing I said about you, right? You might not look like the things that you have gone through. The same thing, this person didn't want to spill all of the junk and the stuff that they were going through for some reason, or they don't want to. And the way that relates to you is like, I think just two strong individuals who probably had difficult lives and are making the best of it and really succeeding and looking good and glowing. There is something just so positive, especially with this Empress card, because there's just like higher levels of masculine and feminine energy. So of giving, doing, and then receiving and attracting, right? And we can, you know, if those energies are combined perfectly within us, we're unstoppable. You're like literally unstoppable when your masculine and feminine energy is balanced out and strong, and you're working through it, or you know when to move, right? That's divine insight, that's inspiration, that's intuition. So there is something here too that is very mystical about your relationship with your ex, and they know that and they view that, but there's nothing really negative here. And it's kind of giving that maybe one day you guys will cosmically come together if it's right. I don't know if it's going to be for a little while or a long while or just for like a hey, catching up, because I do see here that you're someone who is very focused on yourself too. Like, I don't really think you're even like checking for this person besides this reading, right? But this is just like a fun little reading. This is like a, yeah, whatever. All right, pile number 3, that has been your reading, and I hope this answered this question because the girl was entertaining. If you like this reading, do not forget to hit the like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye. It's been Baby Girl.